Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna if you've never been here before, and today I'm following up my last video, which was what's in my travel fanny pack, with what is in my carry-on. So when you fly on a plane, you normally get one carry-on item and one personal item. And I like to have my carry-on be something that's really practical. I've gone through all of the phases of having a mini rolly. I have gone through the phase of having like a cute duffel bag. And now that I am older, I am just someone who, when I travel, I want it to be really practical. I want everything to kind of have its purpose. I want to get through the airport without my shoulder hurting, without back pain. And so that brought me back from all of those other kinds of carry-ons that you could have to just an old school backpack. This is a Herschel backpack. I have had it forever. I think I got this when I was in college. It does not look super new and shiny, and that's because it's not new or shiny. It is black, practical, won't show dirt, and it fits a ton of stuff. So we're gonna get into what is in my carry-on bag. I want to be really clear that like I have the items in my personal bag, and then I have the things that I feel like I need with me on my trip, but I don't necessarily want to have in my physical space. So things that I don't want to check in my checked luggage, but that I want to have on the plane with me, but that I don't want to necessarily completely have in my space 100% of my flight. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. So, like I said, this is a Herschel backpack. The first thing that you'll notice is on the outside, I have my handy dandy travel pillow. This is a Kaboo. I'm not gonna take it out because I'm in a rush for my flight, but what I love about this travel pillow is that you can strap it on to the headrest in your plane seat, and it will hold your head as much as physically possible from bobbing down. You still bob a little bit with it, that's gonna happen, but it prevents severe bobbing, I would say, which is something that I have real difficulty with when I'm on a plane. I find that it's really difficult to sleep because I just start bobbing off, and then I wake up every time that I bob. Then, front pocket situation. In here, I keep things that are backups that maybe I'll need at some point. Maybe I'll need when I go to the bathroom in the airport, but I don't necessarily need in flight. So, told you guys in my last video, I'm a germaphobe. Extra handy wipes, because you never know when you might need more. Then on this trip, I am going to Greece, and if you guys know anything about the bathroom situations in Greece, I haven't experienced it yet, but from what I've read, you might want some toilet wipes. So these are dude wipes, new purchase for me, trying them out. I have them in the front pocket of my bag. And then I told you guys in my last video that I do have medication in my personal item, my fanny pack, but I have another little travel pill case in here because sometimes, you know what, someone's gonna ask for Advil or something and it's gonna run out in the other compartment. So I am one of those travelers, so I have extra here. Main compartment. I have my sunglasses. I might use these in the car ride to the airport, but I have them in a little side pocket. I have a regular Purell. I have more Dramamine. In the other pocket, I have a moisturizing face mask. I don't need this in my personal item because I don't do skincare mid-flight, but I like to have it in my carry-on because when I'm in the lounge, I will apply this to my face right before we go to board the plane. This is the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. This is amazing at preventing your skin from getting dried out on the plane. And then I also like it when you land and you get to wherever you're going. It's really nice to have and reapply this the first few nights that you're at your destination. Really saves my skin when I'm traveling. I have a Tide to Go stick. I don't really need this, but I have it, and so it's in here. Like I told you guys earlier, in my personal item, I do have a set of Clorox wipes. Not sponsored by them, but I have them also in my carry-on. But I have them also in my carry-on. I have a bag within a bag. This is all of my traveling plug-in cords, any kind of electronic that I need. So like my international charging cord, a backup phone charger, my UBC S cord, UBCC cord, whatever these are, my cords. Those live in here. Now you might be asking, don't you need those during the flight? Yes, I probably will. Again, I'll reach in here, get them during the flight when I need them, but I don't want them the whole flight on my person, so they go in here. Noise canceling headphones. These are my Bose headphones. I love these. They're getting kind of worn out. They are great on a flight. The only downside to them is that they get a little bit uncomfortable to sleep in. If you're wearing the neck pillow that I have, they're a little bit too big, but they're in here nonetheless. I have a little baggie of some backup lozenges, more peppermints, other kinds of little thingies that I might want. And then I do have a baggie of this bug spray. This is the Kinfield bug spray. I don't always have this in my carry-on, but I want to bring this on this particular trip in case if it is buggy. And it is a 3 fluid ounce container, so I can bring it in my carry-on, and it's very, very liquid, so I didn't want to put it in my checked bag. And so I'm putting it in my carry-on this time in a little Ziploc so that way it really doesn't flow out. And then a digital camera. I like to bring a real digital camera, not just my phone. I think that the photos come out better. And then at the bottom I just have like some little randoms, some makeup removing wipes and some blister band-aids. And then I also have my iPad in here. This comes on the flight with me. I like to pre-download some movies or TV shows just in case if I don't like what the airplane has to offer. So this will come with me as well. And then that is everything in my bag. So this is a pretty light carry-on, but like I said, I am a very practical traveler now, and I don't want to lug a bunch of stuff. I will say I need to add an emergency change of clothes in here. I don't always do that in my carry-on, and that's why I actually don't have it in here yet, so I have to remember to do it before I leave for my flight. But I like that in here. If you are taking a connecting flight, there's always a risk that your luggage will get lost somewhere along the way. Even if you're not taking a connecting flight, it has happened to me, and since I'm going abroad, I think it is especially important to have that security of just like a change of underwear and socks. So that will be going in here as well, but I don't have it yet. So that is everything that is in my airport carry-on. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you want to see more travel related content, kind of my general packing list and what's in my luggage, let me know and I will try to film those for you. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see what content I put out next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! And if you guys liked this video, you can go ahead and click on my face to subscribe, or click on one of my past videos to watch those now.